If you've ever worked in an office where someone takes what's yours and acts like it's no big deal, hit that like button, subscribe, and settle in. Because this story proves that sometimes karma comes with glitter ink. I work in a pretty laid-back office. No screaming bosses, no toxic deadlines. It's just peaceful. Or at least, it was, until something strange started happening. My pens started disappearing. Not just any pens. My favorite ones. You know the kind. The perfect grip, smooth ink flow. That one brand and color that just feels right when you're jotting notes or sketching ideas in a meeting. At first, I thought I was just being forgetful. Maybe I left one at home. Maybe it rolled off my desk, and someone just picked it up by accident. But then it happened again. And again. Only my pens were vanishing. Not the cheap office ones. Just mine. I started to notice a pattern every Monday morning, like clockwork. One pen would be gone. And the weird thing was, no one else's stuff went missing. No one complained. It was just me. I had my suspicions. Let's call her Kelly. The kind of co-worker who always acted like rules were more like suggestions, and your personal space was actually communal. She'd borrow staplers, phone chargers, snacks, all with that fake smile, and oops, I didn't think you'd mind. Still, I didn't want to cause drama. I'm not confrontational, but that didn't mean I wasn't getting furious inside. Each time I reached for a pen that wasn't there, a little fire sparked in my chest. I felt violated, disrespected, like I didn't even matter enough for someone to ask. Then came the moment of truth. We were in a Monday morning meeting, the usual routine, when I looked across the table and saw her. Kelly, smiling, doodling in her notebook, and in her hand was my purple gel pen, the one I had just bought a week ago, the one no one else in the office had. My stomach tightened. I felt heat crawl up my neck. I don't know what hit me, but I just said, "Hey, I think that's mine." She looked up at me, wide-eyed, then smirked. Oops. Oh. Didn't even notice. She laughed. Laughed like I was some kid making a fuss over crayons. I clenched my jaw, forcing a smile. But inside, I was boiling. That moment was my breaking point. So I came up with a plan, something simple, quiet, but unforgettable. I went online and ordered a pack of cheap, refillable pens. They looked just like my usual ones. Same barrel, same grip, same color. I replaced the ink with glitter gel. Not the obvious kind, either. No, these wrote like normal pens, clear, professional-looking ink, until it dried. Then the sparkle showed. Bright, shimmery, ridiculous. I prepped the pens, lined them up on my desk, and waited. Like bait. Sure enough, Monday came, and one of the glitter bombs was gone. I didn't say a word, just waited. We had a team meeting that afternoon. A few co-workers gathered around the conference table, flipping open notebooks and chatting about timelines. And then someone said it. "Hey, why does your notebook look like a birthday card?" Heads turned. People leaned in. And there she was, Kelly, staring at her notes, mouth slightly open. Her notebook shimmered in the overhead lights, words outlined in pink and gold glitter. It looked like a Lisa Frank diary had exploded. She blinked, flipped the page, looked at her pen, then back at the notebook. I watched her face shift from confusion to horror to that silent, burning I've been had realization. She didn't say a word, just slowly closed the notebook like it had personally betrayed her soul. She didn't make eye contact with me. No smirk. No, oops, lol. Just pure, awkward silence. And you know what? My pens stopped disappearing. No apology. No explanation. Nothing. Just the silent understanding that she'd been caught, and she wasn't going to risk it again. Sometimes justice doesn't need shouting. It doesn't need HR complaints or public callouts. Sometimes it just needs a little glitter. If this story gave you even the tiniest bit of satisfaction, smash that like button and tell us in the comments, what would you have done in my place? And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more sweet, sweet stories of everyday revenge.